In this video, I am going to simplify this given expression, radical expression, using the properties of radicals. Let's start off with the first term, square root of 169 x. I can simplify this to square root of 169 times square root of x, which is this. I'm using the property square root of ab is equal to square root of a times square root of b. Now, square root of 169 is, by the way, 13. This. Then, square root of x is square root of x. X is a variable and we don't know what it is. Now, square root of 169 is 13. Why is that the case? Because 13 times 13 is equal to 169. And also remember the definition of square root of a number. So if I ask you what is the square root of 4, you should be looking for a number such that when you multiply the number with itself, you get 4. What will be such a number? It will be obviously 2. Then, of course, if you think slightly more, it's also negative 2, because negative 2 times negative 2 is positive 4. So, it's going to be plus or minus 2. That's why we say square root of a number is plus or minus some number. However, you could be asking me this question, how come I am putting positive 13, not putting negative? Negative 13 is also a square root of 169. By the way, in these problems, we are considering only the principal root. Remember, principal root. Principal root is the positive value, okay, the positive one. So we are considering 13, that's why. So this square root of 169x becomes 13 times square root of x. And similarly, square root of 256 is going to be 16 times square root of x. I could just simplify it here quickly for you. It's going to be square root of 256 times square root of x. But square root of 256 is 16, by the way. 16 times square root of x. Now, what I am going to do, I am going to substitute this value with 16 times square root of x. Then plus 3 times square root of x. Initially, when we started off with the problem, we kind of didn't have like terms, or at least it appeared to not to have like terms. However, we have a sort of like performed some operations on the given terms, okay, these two, and we came up with something that gives us like terms. Now it's pretty simple to simplify. So let's go ahead and simplify. 13 times square root of x minus 16 times square root of x is going to be negative 3 times square root of x. Then don't forget this plus 3 times square root of x. By the way, negative 3 times square root of x plus 3 times square root of x is going to give you 0. So if you simplify this expression, radical expression, your final answer is 0. I hope that this discussion was helpful. Thank you very much.